is being recorded.
About to be, and we're finishing the first week of August, Willie Mooney. The first week
Yes,
of
yes,
August.
yes.
Well, I
We
tell you,
are.
the man that I'm talking to, guys, is a gentleman that brings us wisdom every Thursday. He's a servant leader. He is our king diamond. We have a lot of queens that are diamond, but he is our one king diamond at the moment. I have a feeling he's going to be a diamond maker, though. And so I'm just loving how he is a servant leader. He's been in business for decades and is always open to learning, pivoting, and he's really good about the flexibility of things. And I really like that because a leader that learns, is open to learning, and is a giver is someone who is always someone you want to be in business with. So, without any further ado, Willie Mooney.
Great morning, Kathy.
It
Wow.
is.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, man, it is Thursday,
It's
and we
Thursday.
are on day 7 of the 8th month of the year. Wow. Let me say, man, time is really flying. It's really passing by. Um,
Listen here. After 50, it speeds up.
oh, I see. Well, I guess that's what's happening because things are flashing like fast. You look at yesterday and you compare or you look back and it's like, man, where did the time go? And I'll be actually, Kathy, I celebrate a birthday on Sunday. I'll be 52 years young. 52 years young.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, congratulations, brother.
thank you so much. I'm
Even though the
grateful.
time speeds up, it gets better.
Let me tell you. Let me share with you. I sell it like this is I call this my Jesus year because this is actually 33 years in rip and survival. 33 years since I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia,
Oh, praise God.
cancer of the blood. Yep. 33 years. I'm so grateful um just to be here. You're talking about 18 years old. I was diagnosed with cancer. So I'm very, very grateful to be here.
You know that you are
But
the proof. I know you have something that you want to talk about today, but I want to encourage you, knowing that that happened to you at the tender age of 18 and that God brought you through to this point. It proves that when you go through something, when you are presented with something, that God's purpose is to make sure that you go through it so that you have a testimony on the other end, like you're about to share, right? And think
mm,
about the purpose that you went through that with in order to bring yourself 33 years later to 52, tell the testimony of your triumph, and then the hundreds of lives that you have touched from then to now in
wow.
everything that you've done, including the information that you share with the hundreds of people that you've talked to in the 6 years that you've been with Akana. Not even
Mhm.
not discounting the ones that before you got here, but think about if you were not here, the lives that you would not have been able to touch. And I'm going to shut up and
Mhm.
let you get to your side, your part.
Wow. Wow. I received that. Wow. Um, wow. So gotta clear my throat a little bit. uh, wow. So I want to share from this perspective. Message always starts with me. M-E, the word M-E. I say that over and over again because I know this is with even what you just shared. It's a lot to intake. It's a lot to take in. But what I will say that I've had to, and I want you all to imagine anyway, I've had to try my best to continue to look forward through all that I've been through. And I just named a major turbulence in my life. Um, so just imagine whatever turbulence that you've been through, um, that you always, or sometimes you can wonder and look back at, will it happen again? Or I'm going through this again. Now, yes, um, I've been in remission, what they call remission, and I know somebody's listening to me, and I know it's hard to really capture that word because it's a word in the world that you have to be in that place for a certain period of time, and it lingers the thought that it's possible that whatever you have been through can come back and haunt you. I don't like that word because from what I'm experiencing and what God has shown me is that if I believe, and I think this is the time to believe, that whatever you have been through, God and wisdom and relationship has shown me that your future, that my and your future experiences and the things that we're having and we're going through right now may only serve as a test to prepare you to see if you can handle what's coming and the harvest that's currently present. And believe it or not, I wasn't thinking this deep in my message, but it's just based off of just what you said and what I'm thinking, Kathy. It's message starts with me. So I have in this particular time, and even when what I've been through, I've had to adapt this mindset every morning, every single morning. And I want you all to write this down. It's unfolding right now. Um, but the word is every single morning I've had to develop a new narrative and leave my past in my past. That hasn't been easy, right? But God has given me every single morning, I have to think about a new narrative and think about my assignment and the higher level that He's trying to take me. Because we're talking about God. We're talking about God, right? Um, so in whatever season that I'm in, um, it seems like I'm like something in the universe is trying to get me to think about my loss, what I've lost, right? Not what I've gained, but what I've lost. So I'm making a decision to be grateful and have gratitude versus dwell on my grief. So it's like a gratitude over grief type of mindset. And I'm talking about mindset. So staying focused on how far I've come is not easy, but that is my intent when I wake up in the morning. That's my intent. So I try to remind myself, be grateful of everything that I've gained. So I'm speaking to the leaders. I'm speaking directly to the leaders. I'm speaking to myself because God is speaking to me. Message starts with me. because you lead from the front and the back. And sometimes I'm trying my best to refuse to sulk in my feelings of defeat, in my feelings of walking. Like I don't wanna go there, right? I don't want to go there and be that type of example to regurgitate, or like my old pastor bishop would say, here we go, foaming at the mouth again. Because you get hit with you get punched in the eye, and you start, I don't want to foam at the mouth. So God is still showing me that He's still in control, that He's still restoring what I didn't even know He was about to multiply. I'm like, I have vision, but I can't. I have my vision board. I have things that I see that I want to happen, but true enough, I can see myself in my Winnebago, but I can't see. Yeah, I can't make it happen. He makes it happen. I just have to be obedient, and that's what I'm compelling you all to do this morning. And I'm not trying to take up so much time, but it hits me in my gut, this passion of pressing towards the mark, towards the high calling, because I see how far, and I'm gonna speak how far I've come, how how far we've come. If you're here, you're celebrating minimum life. If you're here in the corner, you're celebrating 6 years of ups and downs and turbulence. You're celebrating the trimming the fat, right? And that's a forward mindset. It's a being grateful. It's a gratitude mindset. I gotta step off this soapbox because now I'm starting to preach a little bit. I'm not trying to do that. Uh, but if anything, I want to offer 5 bullet points. And these I've had to adopt myself. So message starts with me. I'm not preaching from a soapbox. I'm just sharing while I approach 52 years of age, why Kathy is pouring in me, why my wife is praying for me, why my mom is still celebrating her son. I want to share with you 5 bullet points. And here we go. Recognize the season you're no longer in. Let me say that one more time. Recognize the season you're no longer in. So don't curse the current turbulence. Celebrate that you're not where you started. If you survived, and we talked about harvest, and we talked about the planting seed season, we talked about the cultivation. If you survived the pruning, you're strong enough for the harvest. Let me say that one more time. You survived the pruning. You survived the cultivation season. Like, you're here. So that means we are strong enough for the harvest. It's yours. It's mine for the taking. So we got to recognize in the corner. And I'm really drilling in. I know I'm speaking to somebody. She know who I'm talking to. It's a couple people that just pop in my head. I don't have to call you out directly. Yes, I am speaking to you. I'm speaking to myself too. God speak to me. So yeah, we're in the harvest. We're there. Arcana is there, right? Number 2, gratitude is a weapon against regret. Like, the past is the past. Leave it, right? I There's something that happened to me this week, just this week, and I felt like, come on, God, are you serious? For a second, I thought that, like, wow. But then I could have been tremendously disturbed by it, but I started being grateful for what it is that He allowed me to do that particular day and that I had. And there was something. I don't like people taking nothing away from me. Stole it. Stole something from me that I felt God gave it to me and it was mine. Well, maybe it was just for maybe it was a test. Maybe it was just for the season. Maybe God shifted it some other place where it was needed and didn't take it from me, but actually let it borrow. And then in return, you guys, just something amazing happened that was like, wow, no, that wasn't taken from me. That was testing me. See, gratitude is a weapon against regret. So I could have been disturbed, but I chose to be grateful. So what we focus on multiplies. If you mourn what's missing or what's not there, what's used to happen, you'll miss what's manifesting. Let me say that one more time. If we mourn what's missing, we'll miss what's manifesting. Number 3, loss may be a seed, right, of a greater return. Let me say that one more time. Loss may be the seed of a greater return. God didn't just replace what I lost, right? Because man, y'all, it hit me in the gut for a minute because I'm like, man, I needed that for the rest of the month. I had it already calculated, me and my wife. But the reality was with what he replaced, it was like, man, and God is just so amazing to take something shift something to the side and then give you something within 24 hours to say, it's me doing this. And gives you like, this is me doing this. So God didn't just replace what I lost. He upgraded me to what I just couldn't see. A lot of times we feel we're sacrificing our time. I feel that I'm doing a lot, I'm sacrificing a lot, and I have to shift that mindset and then walk in obedience. My obedience in the storms positions me for the overflow on the other side. People are watching. I know you watching. And by right, whoever you have helped in being obedient, yeah, you're a coach. You're a certified wellness coach. People are watching was every single time I go to the picnic and I want a real, they looking at me like, he say he plant-based, he say he 80-20. What is he going to eat? And he better be able to explain it. So my obedience in the seasons, right, in the storms, it really positions me and you for the overflow on the other side. People are watching. So loss, feeling like what I lost may be a seed for the greater return. Just got to be willing to give that thing up. It's not about sacrifice, it's about obedience. Number 4, and I'm wrapping up. So my story and my past that I share, man, I can't continue to look back. I share it, my past, not as something that I've been through that I failed at. And there's a lot. Maybe not being a good steward over finances. You know, maybe not even being the best father. See, but my past failure is not my present forecast. Let me say that one more time. Your past failure is not your present forecast. So stop measuring your now by what you didn't work then. You could work it now. Stop measuring your now. Mooney, stop comparing. Stop measuring what you did then. Stop measuring what you've been through then that didn't work because you could work it now. See, the old season took me up. And whatever we went through, whatever has happened, whoever was there and not there, yeah, Those seasons have shaken me down, shaken me up, stirred it up, but it didn't destroy me. It didn't sink me. I'm still here and you're still here. And I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you that we're scaling up. We've trimmed the fat. Akana is not the same. We have a new narrative. Life is not the same. You're not the same. I don't care what you get a chance to see and don't see. We are scaling. You are growing if you're willing to receive it. Number 5, and I'm done after this. Time to celebrate the journey. Don't party too hard. But don't party too hard, right? But it's time to celebrate the full and entire journey, even the dusty parts and the stinking parts. I said it. It might not have been but you're here. It's time to celebrate the journey. It's time to celebrate where you come from and not looking back at what you know. So even what was taken still tells a story of progress. What was taken, it still shares the story of progress. See, the enemy wants us to focus on the loss, but leaders give thanks for the gains they live through. Let me say that one more time. Rebuke the enemy for what he wants us to focus on when it comes to what we've lost, or we're comparing it to an old situation, or we just can't get past that thing. But leaders give thanks for the gains they live through. So this is where I was warned. This is where I was warned, right? When I struggled with adopting this mindset, God gave me a warning. He said, Mooney, when you live in regret, you miss out on revelation. Whoa. Whoa. What? Are you serious? He said, yeah, when you live in regret, right? What you lost and what you didn't do, you miss out on the full revelation. So he said, when you idolize the past, you insult the progress. Ooh, God, that's a gut punch. Yeah, he said, stop idolizing the past, right? Because you're insulting. It's an insult to the progress that you made. He said, you'll sabotage new doors trying to prepare what's behind you. Ooh. Let me say that one more time. Mooney, you will sabotage, and y'all can replace my name with your name. Mooney, you will sabotage new doors trying to repair what's behind you. You will miss leadership moments while trying to nurture wounds that are already healing. Whoa. You will miss leadership moments while you're trying to nurse wounds that are already healing. You'll forfeit your influence while focusing on injustice instead of assignment. Somebody did you wrong, leave it like Tyrone. No, that don't even, that rhyme, but it might not make, but let me make it make sense. And say it one more time. Mooney, you will forfeit the current influence that you have while focusing, if you continue to focus on the injustice instead of the assignment. Ooh, focus on the assignment. So this is my getting off of whatever I'm on this morning by saying this most powerful thing to myself. God has spoken to me, so I'm going to say it clear like he said it to me. We've been through the turbulence, y'all. Mooney, you've been through the turbulence. This is your 33rd year. So many years. It's your 12th year in ministry, right? And you're 4 years in marriage. Right? Right. So, but he said, we're not doing that flying high in circles. He said, if you pay attention, you've been scaling up. And that requires a mindset of celebration and not comparison. Get out of that comparison mindset. And I'm going to leave you all with the scripture that I mentioned in the beginning because I had to This is what I did regurgitate. Philippians 3rd chapter, 13 through 14 verse. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining towards what is ahead, I press towards the goal of the high calling, and that's the NIV version. Love you all. Minister Mooney, and I'm out. Love you all.
We love you right back. Thank you for those points. I mean, you dropped so many nuggets. We got to listen to the recording to grab some of those nuggets that you did. Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, thank you so much. I love that gratitude is a weapon against regret. I love that. So wonderful. Today is Thursday, y'all. Today is Thursday. On Thursday, two things happen that are important. You have an opportunity today to share our mission with your possible customers and your possible business partners. What's your job? Invite. What's their job, Willie? Just invite. We got the rest, right? The wonderful Kayetta Cooks will be giving a presentation tonight to actually share with your guests the mission that we're on. Then after that, the 360 community will have another awesome training. Guys, if you're in the 360 community and you missed Tuesday, whoo, you better be glad we recorded it because it was awesome. Dr. Betty provided us some fantastic information that taught us some exercises that will relax us, that will take us out of our tension, and information about all types of ailments that we gotta learn about, things that you shouldn't eat before bed. Really awesome. So definitely tune in tonight for that. And then just remember that we have rebounding right after this. And I want you guys to go out and on the 7th day of August, having a Kana day, spread the mission to at least one person a day. You never know, like Willie said, what your blessing is to be to someone else. So put yourself out there. You guys go out, have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.